Come here in carnival mood because for a long time it did seem as though this would be normally, although at some point next season the roof will come off and they will start developing the seating area. So Liverpool kick off. Here's Barnes inviting Burrows to move forward, looking for Rush and looking for the landmark for Rush. For Rush, Walker started to come, thought better of it, and Rush maybe looking up just to see where the goalkeeper had got to. Anderton did flick it on, and no one there for Spurs here today in his capacity as Anderton goes through here and in the end doesn't test Grobbelaar unduly, but it was a fine run. He got away from Nicol. Not such a fine shot. Barnes, Walters, might be something on for Liverpool here. In the end it was Walters who tried to provide it, but he pulled the shot somewhat. In timely fashion for Watson. Sheringham and Anderton in the centre. Oh, and against the bar, Allen's header. Spurs unlucky. Paul Allen started it and very nearly rounded it off. Watson picked him out and Grobbelaar was beaten, didn't even dive, and it smacked back into play from Paul Allen. Rush. Yes! 300 up! The Liverpool landmark of Ian Rush. A historic goal on the final Saturday of Liverpool's season, coming moments after Liverpool was so close to going a goal down. A near miss from Paul Allen at the Kop end. Ian Rush doesn't miss. It's 1-0 to Liverpool, and Rush well, you could say it's tough on Tottenham and more. I don't know why in the end Ian Walker had to go for that. Vanden Hauwe was going to get to the ball quite clearly, and although it was going to cost a corner, it really has been a privilege to see Rush play that time. Hill, Sheringham coming in and down. Ruddock. No shortage of efforts on goal from Tottenham. Neil Ruddock this time caught out of position, and Tottenham breaking through Anderton. It's a good try, it's a terrific save by Grobbelaar. From this angle, quite clearly you could see that that would have arrowed inside the far post from Darren Anderton, but Grobbelaar had other ideas. The goalkeeper who was beaten by Anderton in the FA Cup semi-final last season. And again, Barnes! Not McDonald with the free kick. Ruddock trying to loop it over Grobbelaar, and I think it would have gone in but for the goalkeeper's intervention. No disguising the Tottenham intentions there, but they executed it well. Great jump by Ruddock, and Grobbelaar taking no chances. And from Jones, he's done that. Sheringham, Mabbutt shot, and again Grobbelaar comes up with a great save. But you have to feel for Spurs at the moment. They're certainly not inhibited here at Anfield, and it's a lively return rush when Liverpool might have thought about just hoofing the ball away. It could lead to a great goal on the break for Barnes, and it should have done. Don Hutchison started it all right in his own area. Taking it on was Rush, and then suddenly Barnes seemed to be in the clear. He just tried to overpower Walker. Walters, terrific trickery, and Steve Sedgley leading the protests here, but Walters was winning the race with Van den Hauwe. And more problems for Pat Van den Hauwe, whose physical state is giving Tottenham cause for concern. But Redknapp comes up to take it. And Walker isn't troubled in the end. Walters. Just a minute to go, plus injury time, and Barnes! 2-0! Marvellously made by Mark Walters. And Spurs trying to see out the half with Pat Van den Hauwe still on the pitch to check whether he's really fit to continue, but he was left trailing there by Mark Walters, and John Barnes buried the header. 2-0 to Liverpool, who blows for half-time. Well, on a day when Liverpool are wondering whether they'll have a new manager, two of their longest-serving players have special satisfaction here. Ian Rush. He'll certainly start the second half at left-back, and Pat Van den Hauwe, as a precaution, will be taken to heading in the second. But here's Sheringham with a wonderful chance to beat Grobbelaar. He's done that, and it's suddenly 2-1. Well, the sign was there in the first half that Spurs were able to get through the defensive ranks, if not past the goalkeeper. Well, they've done that this time. The long free kick from Ruddock, and no offside. Sheringham keeping his nerve, taking the chance. 2-1. Sheringham's 28th goal in all competitions this season, his 21st in the Premier League, and we really do have a game now. Lead has been halved, but Burrows. Awkward height for Abbott. In the end, he rather kneed it behind for the corner. Harkness. Oh, deflected! And a goal for Liverpool. Steve Harkness gets the congratulations, and Tottenham in turn are stopped in their tracks. Harkness moving in. Oh, and it was Nethercott, the unlucky player. Oh, an unhappy arrival here for the Tottenham substitute. They want the right to stand. Barnes standing firm there was McDonald. Premier League just got across there to tow it away from the Liverpool captain, and in fact Barnes injured in that little episode. Here for one more season. They want the right from Hutchison in the first place. And Grobbelaar, what's he done here? And so he wanted to take the pace off it, and well, Anderton could have got a goal to get Tottenham back into the game again. Deep cross for Rush's head. Hill. Well, the youngster's not giving it up here. For Barnes. Into Rush. Can he get there first? He's round the goalkeeper. The flag is up. A little complacently from Liverpool there. Sheringham. Nicol backing off. Sheringham going on. Anybody under 30? Rush. He's in. Is it 4 for Liverpool? No. Well stopped Walker. Just had to put up a barrier there. When the odds favoured goal number 301. Mabbott down, and Rush past him, trying to power it past Ian Walker. Anderton. Sedgley. Oh, it's gone through Mark Wright. Sedgley! 3-2! And Tottenham are back in it again. 13 minutes to go. Steve Sedgley really got the drop on Mark Wright here. Liverpool's defending this season has certainly been punctuated by lapses like this, the latest, and Sedgley made the most of the opportunity. Watched by Sedgley. Barnes and Nethercott pushed down Rush, a penalty to Liverpool. And Nethercott, who diverted in the Liverpool third, may well now be responsible for the fourth. Walker rather dived out of the way, and Walters knows he was lucky. It's 4-2. Tottenham not happy about the penalty award, and Walters mishitting his shot here, but it went in right down the centre, and Walker could only try and wave a foot at it as it passed, as he plunged out of the way. Jones, great ball. Oh, Hutchison took it away from Rush. Nothing to lose for Spurs here. Anderton. Plenty of players up. And the ball going up to Hutchison in there. Redknapp. Can he go on here for Liverpool? Jamie Redknapp. Still. And Rush raises the arm in triumph again. But all the reward really should go to Jamie Redknapp. 5-2. And Spurs buckling under the strain. It was Hill who gave it away, and Redknapp really went all the way past Ruddock. And finally Rush was there in the crowd by the near post to get the final telling touch. And that's Ruddock. Spurs still trying to climb the ladder again. Walters whipping it across. Barnes! It's 6! Well, they are putting on a show. And what at Anfield Road commentary will Graham Souness be making of the news of all of this? No sooner had Rush taken his tally to 2 than Barnes was there alongside him. Still 2 minutes to go. Name here. Hill. It's another penalty to Tottenham this time. Given against Rob Jones, who throws the ball away in disgust for a trip on Danny Hill. And Steve Lodge, the referee here. Wants to take stern action, adds to the antics. It's Sheringham, and Grobbelaar saves. Sheringham again, and Grobbelaar comes out on top on a day that Liverpool have come out on top. He was on the move, there's no doubt about that, but there's no sign of a retake. And Grobbelaar, having got there to make his parry, was up in a flash to stop Sheringham striking a second time. Has finished with a win, a thumping win, even in his absence. 2 goals for Ian Rush, 2 for John Barnes. Steve Harkness involved in one as well, with a cross that was deflected in by Stuart Nethercott. Mark Walters' efforts from the recalled goalkeeper, particularly in the first half. A harsh lesson in the end for Tottenham's younger brigade.